What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Don Illuminati, back with another video. Right now, I really do not like the way my face looks. Alright, I'm just start by that. Alright, it's taking some time for my face to come back, and with this this phone that I gotta do it on right now, it ain't really doing no justice. Clarity, all that is screwed up, man. At the same time, I'm trying to keep it thorough with you guys from the Clone and Cloak channel. Alright, the Clone and Cloak channel. Remember, y'all niggas call me Clone, dog. That's not my name. You understand? It's not. I told y'all what my name is. My name is Don Illuminati. Call me Don. Y'all call me Clone and Cloak. I get it, man. Sometimes you wanna go with the brand name. That's the brand name of the channel. That's not the brand name of who I am. Okay? I am the Don Illuminati. Okay? All right. Let's keep that 1,000, bro. Nobody calls me clone in my life, my nigga. I'm not no clone. You understand? Then maybe I am. All right? Maybe we're all clones, right? But that's not what I want to talk about. There's a seriousness of some things that's been transpiring that's going on here in my state. And I just put some shit on the map. But I can only go but so far when I speak on these things. And I'm not coming here to run and tell y'all about it, because you never know what they trying to cherry pick out there. They literally could be trying to cherry pick some ish. You feel me? Or they probably just trying to see who down here. Yeah, they probably trying to cherry pick certain things, certain different channels that I got, and to try to use certain information to, you know what they do, try to make you look crazy. So I got to speak on some things that's putting, some things on the map right now. And it's kind of altering what I'm trying to tell y'all, and I can't tell y'all certain things right now. I gotta wait until certain things get out the air and all that before I can really start speaking to y'all about what it is that I want to talk to y'all about. And it's got a lot to do with witchcraft and all this other stuff, bro. You feel me? That's why I took a ride on the e-bike today, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things, we could chat right out in public. We could tell everybody everything right now. There's some things that I got to keep disclosed because it's what they want. And I got to move as I speak about it right now, and I got to move. So we going to move. We got to keep this shit moving, dog. Because number one, this ain't for everybody's fucking ears. I'm sorry. It's just not, dog. It's just not. It's not. And there's some weird shit going on right now. And it's almost trying to keep me silent. And that's just something that I don't really do. But if you know what was on the line here, I kind of got to do that at this point. Okay? Nothing's ever been able to silence me until now. And I'm not telling you that they have the power over me. I'm just saying I don't want to screw myself. I mean, you gotta understand that, man. But I do want to let you know that on the lines of the things that's happening, and it's just not just me. Your family members been through this. You've been through this. We've all been under witchcraft for a very long time. And who's putting you under these spells? You know? When you turn on your TV. When you go to quote-unquote church. When you go to the doctors. Places like that. Places where you're not really expecting where to be the all-time high sorcery and witchcraft, man. Alright? I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you, bro. We've been surrounded by witchcraft. We've been partaking in it because we've been consuming certain things, from certain food to certain drinks to certain medicines to certain programs that we put into ourselves, man. We definitely do, and we definitely have been suffering from the effects. Because anytime they have effects on you, man, that's when you know that it's sorcery, man. Okay? And this is spiritually criminal activity, man. And somebody gotta get a hold of it. The Most High already know what he's doing. And he sometimes uses certain people to get the word out. But it's also levels to this shit, bro. When the Most High say, don't speak on this right now, don't speak on that right now. He say, don't release this video right now, don't release that video right now. Don't even talk about it. When he says, Don't respond to what that person just said. Don't elaborate to what they just said. Don't elaborate. Because these NPCs is used to get you talking and saying things that they know they can twist on you, make you look crazy, and kind of like devalue, you know, what your perspective is, the things that you see. They would do that real easy by saying, look, we caught a video over here. He's saying this, you know, it's not unnormal that this guy says things like this. Yeah, but when you got things, evidence, self-explanatory, it's crazy, right? Now think about this. Think about when you really got hardcore evidence in hand type ish. One day, it's, say you found a murder, right? This is just hypothetically speaking. This is nothing. I'm just creating this as I go, right? Say if you found a murder or something like that, and you were the only one that could have pointed out like who did it because of certain type of blood that was left around, and you went to take a tissue sample of the blood, right? And say that was orchestrated under some type of ritualistic people had something to do with it, right? Don't you know that tissue paper is a very strong possibility that the very next day would be a clean piece of tissue? And then what would you say? What would you say? Would you say, is it me, or is this witchcraft on another level? Could you question something like that? Now that's the type of things I'm talking about, okay? To where it's like, because everybody experiences these things sometimes. You're like, yo, I could have swore I saw this, or I could have swore I had that. And then it comes to find out the actual evidence that you had literally completely just disappears, right? Right. Who has the power to make this type of ish happen, dog? Because see, when it gets down to trying to prove certain things, and most I say prove all things, well, how you gonna prove that? How you gonna prove that the witchcraft is so real, the sorcerer is so real, that they can literally make things happen and change things, dog, right in your face? And you wouldn't be able to tell a soul about it, because now, if you come out with that type of ish, they ain't got to believe a word you say. Do you understand that? You understand that? Because we all as humans think like this, bro. You feel me? So maybe some of y'all might have saw the post that I got out there or whatever. It's on Facebook, right? Now, if y'all ain't one of my Facebook people, then you ain't gonna know. I mean, you know, like, if you claim that you really fuck me like that, or you claim that you really fuck me like that, you probably would have checked out the Facebook. You probably would have checked out all the other platforms that I told you I'm on. But if you didn't, then you pretty much out of the loop when it come to this. Now, y'all could have did your homework all on your own. You feel me? That's what a lot of people could have did, but they don't do it. And I can tell, and I see that because they don't show up on the Facebook. So y'all don't know half the shit that go on with me. That's why you niggas still call me clone. You don't even call me by my name, dog. Y'all, that's like, dude, y'all crossed the bridge somewhere with it, right? You feel me? I'm just keeping it 1,000. Y'all might say it's not my fault, and maybe not, right? Maybe not. Let me chill right here for a second, cause I feel like I got a decent spot to speak on this right now, because I just can't be going anywhere with this topic right now, dog. It's not about, I don't want people listening to certain things. That's why I'm not releasing certain videos, and that's why I'm not putting everything out on this video either, because I can't speak on certain things right now. I got to make sure that I get through certain levels, because there's levels to this shit. And I know it seems a little bit you call it riddling, right? Seems more of a riddle when I'm trying to explain here. But all I want to say is the witchcraft is real right now. You know what I'm saying? It's at an all-time high, man. And when we trying to get out here and explain certain things to people, that could definitely be a hindrance to what you're trying to say to people. Because one dude on my comment section on my Facebook was like, yo, the message was great. It was cool until your cheese slid off your pizza. How the cheese sliding off the pizza? it because you niggas still can't prove to me, right? Because all that's going on here, all I'm talking about is when I woke up from the anesthesia, from when I was in the hospital. This got something to do with when I was in the hospital. And I hear that there's this shooting in the hospital and all that. Remember, I jumped on here and I told y'all that's some BS. I've been saying that since I woke the fuck up, bro. So you're not going to tell me that it's not. How many days ago did that happen? I got posts out there. It's got thousands and thousands of views, many likes, plenty of comments. Which one of you niggas know this motherfucker, man? That's all I want to know. That's all I ask. Who knows this nigga? People say, they say shit like this. They word it real good. I know some folks in the IT department. It really did happen. You saying you know folks. I said, do you know the nigga? Did you know the nigga? Everybody saying they know somebody that worked there or was there. Nigga, first of all, I just told you niggas I was there. I was there. Okay, so stop telling me who the fuck you know that's there or you worked there and it really happened. Did you really see it happen? Did you ever know the nigga? Did you ever meet the nigga? That's what I'm asking you fucking people. That's what I'm asking you fucking people in Delaware. These niggas, stop bringing to me the stupid shit. Answer the fucking question, man. If I ask you a question, just give me a fucking answer, man. Don't tell me, oh, I know somebody that coached him and all this. That. No, the fuck you didn't. Where's his family? Where's his friends getting up there talking about rest in peace to my homie such and such? Where the fuck they at, man? That's all I'm asking. Okay? Nobody knows these niggas. The nigga that did the shooting, nobody don't know that nigga. Nobody don't know the nigga that got shot. That's supposedly still alive. Where the fuck he at? Where the nigga at? Saying, yo, yeah, I'm the one that got shot in Wilmington Hospital. I got the bullet hole right here. Where the fuck is he, man? Y'all niggas don't know it. So don't come at my fucking neck when I ask you, do you know him? None of you know. None of these fucking strings made the fuck up characters. That's what I'm saying. And they're gonna remain strange and they're gonna remain made up until anybody in fucking Delaware can give me who the fuck knows him, where y'all went to school at, show me his yearbook, and show me his friends. That's what I asked. That's what I asked. Why I gotta ask that? It's not that important, right? Right? You would say, right? And I'm not trying to mix that with my story that's going on out there. Yes, you see what I'm saying? Okay? Okay? So I'm telling them to prove me wrong, dog. Right? I got a lot of people in the comment section that's got a lot of stories about familiarities about what I went through and how these motherfucking hospitals tried to kill me, nigga. You understand? You think I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that shit when not only they was trying to kill me, I watched these niggas trying to kill multiple fucking people in the hospital that night. Yeah, niggas ain't shutting that shit up. I ain't got the, you feel me? Okay? So what I'm saying is, right? And I gotta keep it down, bro, because you feel me saying? After I be doing these videos, dog, it be hurting my neck. So y'all know how I like to get passionate and stuff like that. I cannot really do my screaming thing. I can't really rap real loud or whatever. So I gotta keep it low, right? Because it's starting to, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I still got some healing I got to do. Like a lot of healing, I guess. You feel me? For the time being. Mugs be saying, yo, you need to watch what you say and this, that, and the third. And I am. I am watching what I'm saying. But what I said is what I said. You feel me? I'm not going to change the questions that I'm literally allowed to ask, dude. Why do I got to change questions that I can ask? Because, first of all, if I'm in the hospital and I'm like, you know, somebody just got whacked, I want to know who the person was. So I'm trying to look up this character and I'm like, hold up. Why this nigga only got like 3 friends on his Facebook and, you know, just like stupid stuff. I don't know if it's 3 friends, but it ain't that many. And it's like, okay, I got thousands of people on my Facebook. Usually everybody got some kind of mutual friend with me. Where's our mutual friends at? None of you niggas got mutual friends with this nigga? Like, why are y'all so fucking dumb? Huh? Why are they so fucking dumb, dog? That's all I'm saying. It's like, when it don't make sense, it don't make sense. It's gotta make sense if somebody make it make sense. But all I've been seeing is, no, it actually happened. Someone I know was there. But nobody said someone I know was there that seen it happen. Someone I know was there that seen the blood being cleaned up. Someone I know that was there that actually knew the nigga, worked in the department with the nigga. All that. You understand? So let's not say that's not my biggest situation here. I'm just asking the question. Don't try to make me look crazy because I'm saying, where the fuck is the bull, nigga? That's all I'm asking. These niggas want to use that to make me look crazy. Well, then make up the motherfucker then. If these niggas real, then okay. That's it. It's over with that. But because you niggas couldn't answer, I'm like, hold the fuck up. What's up with that? Right? Okay. I gotta calm. So because they can't answer, what am I supposed to think about it? I just had a whole situation that a lot of people would try to throw under the rug and call a conspiracy, but I got evidence on these things that was happening to me and how these mugs neglected me in the hospital as I'm choking to death several times. I could have died several times in the hospital because of these people, dog. And it's not because it was just normal negligence or they weren't paying attention or was too busy. Now, I'm not trying to hear that. Well, maybe the hospital was really busy that night. In the middle of the night when nobody busy, everybody's sitting there at the desk while the bells is going off left and right. They just sitting there. Listen, they're not attending to the people. Now, first of all, you should be fired, okay? Because if that's your job and you ain't doing it, nigga, you're fired, period, okay? Okay? Now, say you got a job that literally is supposed to, make sure somebody stay alive and you're keeping these people alive. That's what your job is to do. Not just caring for them. Some people are in there with death-threatening situations. And if you're going to be called to be responsive while these certain people just came out of surgery and all this, that, and the third, nigga, nigga, you're on go. Okay? You're on call. You work all night. You know what they'll do? They only trying to make sure that their numbers check out what time you're supposed to give them medicine, what time you're supposed to give them food. Yeah, but what's happening when they ring that bell? What happens when their tubes get clogged and it gets jammed up and they're hitting that button? What happens at those times? Are they always responding? Not all the time. You got a certain staff that is in there at a particular time that will do all those things, that is responsive and are real caring people. I think that too. But then you have another shift. And when I say the word shift, nigga, I mean shift. Another shift of people, nigga. And they ain't acting normal. They not responding normal. They ain't caring for a person normally. It's a lot of shit that's going on with this, man. So why the fuck am I supposed to be a fucking news reporter when I'm under fucking surgery? I'm supposed to be healing. Healing, dog. I ain't got time to be pulling my phone out and recording niggas. I don't got time for that. I don't, right? And you would say, you should, well, what gives me the time to do the video now? Well, what gives me the time to do the video now is the fact that, number one, I've already made complaints when I was there in the hospital. I've already made the complaints that needed to be made. So that shit should be on record. And it very much should be, okay? In the middle of the night. And if they trying to sweep anything under the road, dude, I already know what witnesses I got and stuff like that. Because I made sure I did what I was supposed to do, bro. To plead my case of what they tried to do to me, dude. I could understand if it's like you let something drop on my toe and didn't say sorry. You might get away with that. But when I see you purposely trying to take me the fuck out, bro, but you didn't think I was gonna put that shit on the map, dog? Is you out your mind, dog? What you trying to hold me accountable for something else because I'm speaking out of what they've been doing in these hospitals? It gets a lot deeper than that, dog. I don't want to say something right now, okay? Because it would be too far-fetched if they were to ever find this video. I gotta let what's playing out play out now before I go into the next thing, bro. And it's so fucked up because I need to tell y'all niggas a lot. And God only gonna let me do this shit in steps. But he's doing this better than I can. Okay? He the one that's in control of all this. This ain't my story. I don't run it. He just doing certain things because he's bringing certain things out. And he's just using certain people. That's it. But he only going to use people that's obedient. Because if I go and step on the Lord's toes right now, dude, if he wanted to kill me, I would have been dead already. He would have used the same suckers I'm talking about right now. It would have ended my shit. So they couldn't do it. But there was a lot of go but so far, if you understand what I'm saying. they was allowed to go so far. So let me paint you a picture right now for you smart cloning cloakers, okay? For you smart cloning cloakers. Once upon a time, right, I seen a pitch black room with a red door. And what was behind that door, it was cracked. And it was nothing but darkness. And I went through that door. And I came back out here. Which is crazy because when I made it back, there was a lot of things that changed, including me. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. It was a big change. But it's almost as familiar as what they do to celebrities. It's crazy work, but there's no way to really explain certain things, right? Because I don't know. I don't have full explanation. This is why the Lord won't let me speak on certain things right now. And this wasn't like a dream or nothing. It definitely wasn't. It's almost like say you were dying, right? And you pass out and somehow you come back. Somehow, right? Somehow you can create orchestrated deaths. And you can also say, if you had an orchestrated death, right? Could they not bring you back with certain devices, defibrillators, taking you through the process of, clearing? What goes behind all that activity? What's behind that? What is behind it? Well, it's sorcery. I mean, it ain't no doubt about it. They can say what they want. They go, oh, you talking this and that and the third. Okay, well then how the fuck did they used to bring people back in the day if somebody died? Did they have a defibrillator that says clear and then puts a pulse through their body and bring them back? No, they did not. When they died, they were fucking dead. And that was it. There was no anesthesia. There was no defibrillators. There was none of that shit. Do you understand? You either took care of the womb, or you was highly medicated, or you didn't make it. It wasn't his heart stopped, or we took him offline, and then we just brought him back. Nah. It's more that go to it than that. Now, when a person comes back with the memory of what they seen, what they went through, you can't fucking lie to them, and you can't call them crazy, nigga. So what we really dealing with? The Most High let me go through certain things for me to be able to see certain things, to be able to see the way shit is operated. I had no idea he wanted to use me for this. But this is his way of exposing what needs to be exposed before things that need to transpire, right? There's levels to it. Why? Because whatever it is that he doing, the Most High doing. So we could look and place blame on me and try to call me crazy all day. Whatever you want to say, dog. Cheese sliding off the pizza and all. What you talking about? My cheese is sliding off the pizza all of a sudden because I questioned the murders that happened in the hospital, but still none of you niggas can find me the person. None of you niggas know him. You know what we're saying? Oh, the one girl said, my daughter said she went to school with him and she knows him well. What school did your daughter go to? No response. What school did they go to? Oh, well, we know him. We coached him for many years. Well, apparently the bull was only 19 years old. How many years did you coach him for? Because the most years you would have coached him for would have been a school football team. And that would have been literally in high school. So, and that's only if he got in high school in 9th grade and went straight to fucking varsity, because you got different coaches, right? You got freshman, sophomore, and varsity. So how did you coach him for many years? Lies. On what team? And what school? Why is there no information there? This is NPC talk. Niggas are thinking I'm stupid, bro. I'm opening the eyes up a lot of people right now, okay? And the proof is in the pudding, because they have their own circumstances and relatives that died, their babies. And if you hear the gruesome horror stories of how they was asked to donate the remains, the baby's remains, after they allowed that baby to die, and they calling them for days and stuff like that. And they said that seems pretty strange, pretty weird. What do you want the baby for? This is in my comment section. I had no idea it was going to transpire this. But all I knew was the Most High wanted me to do this. Period. And I can see what I see, but I can't speak on everything now because, like I said, it's levels to the shit. Other than that, it's going to screw up the code of what's supposed to be happening. This is why I'm not going to Facebook with this right now. And even if somebody tries to trail out and come find the Clone the Cloak channel, we ain't really said much here. We just kind of speak on the things that we've been speaking on. And I know we 25 minutes into the video. And I only got deep at about 9 minutes. Hopefully it would deter away any demons that was trying to collect anything. But I know for my real people that really rock with me, y'all, you understand where this is going, right? Well, just in case you didn't want to believe nothing I ever said to you niggas, it's happening right now, regardless of what you want to believe. Oh, and by the way, I did all the work that I was supposed to do. From the albums to the messages. Even if I couldn't put as much passion into my videos or my rap anymore, I don't think I would have to at this point. I could literally be done and sit the fuck down and chill. You understand? While the Most High gonna keep taking care of me, dog. Gonna keep taking care of me, man. And why is that? Well, first of all, because I was obedient and already did everything that said it needed to be done. So as long as that's done, okay, some other shit come out, it'll put all these things together anyway. And there's nothing I can do about that because I ain't got that kind of orchestration when it comes to this type of shit. How would I have known? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm calling shit bullshit fresh out of anesthesia, and still to this day, we about a week later into the situation, and nobody, they all got all these other excuses about who they know, and it was real. It was on Channel 6 News. It was real. We had to come out with our hands up. Okay, I didn't. I was at the same hospital you was in. You had to come up. They said they were searching the whole hospital for the killer. And no, they didn't. They even lied about that because they never came in the fucking room where I was at. And that's my story. And I got my witness, my mother, that was sitting right there with me. They ain't never came in the room. We ain't seen no fucking police. Okay? Whatever floor we was on, we did not see them. So what made them say, oh, okay, that floor is okay. We ain't gonna just go there. We just gonna... Because you saw search the whole building. But you tell me y'all found the nigga, what, the next day in Philly or some shit? So still, why the f you didn't search the whole building then? Huh? Because that means you were still looking for him, right? Looking for him. You niggas lied, bruh. You fucking lied. And you're not gonna fucking lie to me. After what they just did to me and what I just fucking saw, of course somebody like me gonna wake up and say that's BS. So say if it wasn't, okay, my bad. That's all it is. Prove me the nigga. So I can say, cool. No big deal. All I wanted to know was who the fuck he was, man. But y'all couldn't give me that. So I had to call BS on that too, dog. And now, I gotta go through being called, you know, crazy here and there. But I got, for the most part, it's a lot of people getting my back. And I mean for real. A lot of people got my back right now when it come to this. You feel me? Because this shit real talk, man. And it's going to take somebody like me that you already know, nigga, I ain't going to stop. Nigga, you try to kill me, dog. You feel me? You think I'm going to fucking stop, bro? You think that's what it is? Y'all think y'all niggas is crazy, bro. You crazy. And let me tell you something else, because it gets deeper than that. Ever since I've been surrounded by so many of these murders, so-called, right? Because before this even happened, I told you I was on site of the murder that happened over there. I didn't even speak to you about the one that happened across the street from there. That literally, I don't know about that story either. Where this guy is painted up, he got dreads, and he got a band-aid on his neck just like me. My neighbor told me that. He said, yo, I just thought that was kind of weird, man. And I was just like, yeah. But I can't tell you too much right now, dog. Because everywhere I go, it seemed like they was trying to paint a fucking picture. Nigga, what if my mom's wasn't with me in the hospital? Why, as soon as I go into surgery, they got this nigga that's supposed to be whacking up the hospital. Somebody go check the police reports out. See what report they done got on a nigga like me. And what did I say? What did I say I was going to do? Oh, okay. But then I end up somewhere where some shit getting... Y'all really try to do that? Is that what y'all really try to do? I mean, because they sent the officers to my crib, my nigga. That ain't nothing that can be hidden. Because as soon as I got back home from the hospital, well, all my fucking neighbors said, yo, the state police was at your house. State police at your house. What's going on, Don? We was hoping you're not in trouble. I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's me that's in trouble here, bruh. You feel me? So why you niggas just coming to me on some Men in Black shit, trying to keep shit cool and calm and static, or whatever it is? Because if you was really coming for me, you should have really bagged me, and I should have really been, you know what I mean? So why is it that you kind of like trying to cover this shit up, bruh? Why you want to talk to me? What we talking about? You feel me? What we talking about? Because honestly, it ain't nothing for us to talk about when it comes to, you know what I mean? I mean, I understand now. Ain't nothing for me to talk about because I know that the orchestrations of the Lord keeps me where I'm supposed to be anyway. All right? So I don't have to be explained certain shit to know how I'm supposed to move next. I know that I'm supposed to calm down and shut the hell up on certain things. Because I was getting ready to... Your boy was ready to go ham, dog. You got these niggas out here trying to kill me, dog. You feel me? What do you think? What you gonna do to somebody that's trying to kill you? But what if you can't find a specific person? What would you do? Well, if you somebody like me, you might be very threatening at first. And why the fuck is this truck following me, dog? God damn. Big ass truck ain't even supposed to be in this parking lot. They're like, what is we doing, man? And then this knucklehead. Bro. It's almost like it's nowhere you could get away, dog. It's like, yo, these mugs. That's why I don't mind when this planet gets depopulated, bro. Because honestly, I need to be able to go somewhere in a 2-mile radius and sit there by myself and not see a fucking single person. I don't like this shit no more. Because it seemed like, and I ain't even trying to say that, but I mean, you might say, oh, where you running in the parking lot? Yeah, dude, I'm in a spot where I know is usually not nobody here. You know what I'm saying? I come out here to have peace all the time, and I get that. But the moment I pull out a fucking phone and I'm trying to talk about this shit, car behind me, there, all that, I don't give a damn, dog. I don't give a damn, dog. I don't give a damn. But everybody ain't gonna hear what, you feel me? But I'm trying to keep it real with y'all, man. And you know, the lessons and all that, that shit look like it's at the back right now. Like of a lot of shit. Y'all about to see some lessons, all right? And it ain't just about the Bible and the Son of Man talk. Y'all gonna realize why the Son of Man is Son of Man, what he chosen to do, what comes out of him, what he brings out, what he exposes. You know? But still, a lot of people still don't want to believe these things, right? Well, only the Most High can prove how he does things and what he orchestrates, bruh. I can't do shit but be the dude that he decided to fucking use. And some of you niggas want to be mad at me. You want to hate on me. You know, when the Most High gives me the go, I'm gonna let you niggas have the bullet. I am. I really am, dog. You fucking playing with the wrong one, dog. That's all I want to tell every last one of y'all. Okay? They want to be suited up to continue to keep me and, you know,